Hello everyone from Tony the Scarred Ghost. Today I'm very excited to be here at the Shanghai venue of Play for Dream, and together with me there is Arden from the company.
Hi, Tony. Glad to have you in the house. And this is Arden from Play for Dream Technologies. And I'm Arden from marketing department. My job role is the PR manager.
So since you already started, can you introduce yourself? So what you do here, what's your story? Tell us something about you.
Okay, sure. If you're asking about my majors, well, I have an English education background. I have a bachelor degree in English, and I major in journalism and communication during my postgraduate period. And after I graduate from the school, the companies that I work for or I serve for are basically small hardware manufacturing companies. And I've been working in XR industry in the marketing department for over 3 years.
Not bad.
That's why I joined Play for Dream.
That's an interesting story, but there is also another story we want to hear, and it's a story of Play for Dream. So how this headset is born.
Yeah, perhaps before I introduce in our company Play for Dream Technology, I need to start from Play for Dream Group. Play for Dream Group have 3 dedicated business lines. One is XR hardware manufacturing. That will be our team, XR team. And apart from that, Play for Dream Group have 2 other subsidiary companies about cyber cafe business and esports social apps. And these 3 business are all funded by our group founder F. And for starting from cyber cafe, the team operates more than 2,000 chain stores in Asian markets. It's the top cyber cafe brand in the world. And for esports social apps, it's for dead hack gamers who are into the games like League of Legends. When they need to looking for companions, that would be the perfect app they would use. And they have more than 15 million active users starting from 2014. It's established in 2014 and still has millions of active users daily.
That's
cool. And for our dedicated XR team, we are established in 2020. We have from 2020 to 2025, we have 3 generation of XR device released, and including our latest Play for Dream MR.
Because before, anyway, talking about the name, before you were also called YVR, if I remember well.
Yeah. Before our 3rd generation released, our company used to call it YVR. Our 1st generation and 2nd generation product is YVR1, YVR2. YVR2 was a $6 entry level standalone headsets for XR community. And you're asking about the names. Well, we are changing from our company name from YVR to Play for Dream, as our mission is to encourage everyone to play for their dream, and we are aiming at revolutionize the way of people to acquire information, and this is for better to align with our group Play for Dream group culture, which originates from our company founder F's entrepreneurial vision, that was to provide a gamified vehicle for every gamer to pursue their dreams. That's the story behind our company name.
That's good. So also the whole group is called Play for Dream.
Play for Dream Group is the parent company of Play for Dream Technologies.
Nice. And you already answered about this, but let me ask this again. What is the vision and the mission you have with this headset? So you're building this Play for Dream headset. What's I can see what is today. What is the vision for the future?
Vision for the future, and as I mentioned in the last question, our vision for the future is to that's my personal understanding of our company culture. That's to enable everyone to get affordable XR devices to explore, providing a portal for every gamers to explore the magic of XR world.
Well, we hope that you reach this goal because I will love it myself. Let's go talking about the headset, the Play for Dream MR, which is the name of your new headset. Can you give us some, repeat for us some of its most important specifications, like about the display or the audio, whatever you feel like it's the most interesting specifications of it?
To answer your question, in terms of specs of our latest MR headsets, I will start from the displays. It uses 8K micro OLED screens and it features hands and eyes tracking. And in terms of processors, in terms of chips, it uses a Qualcomm XR2 Gen 2 Plus chip to enable the smooth gaming experience. And for tracking algorithm, we have dedicated software team. We have dedicated algorithm software team. Our video system latency was less than 14 milliseconds level latency. And we have a dedicated accessory called Dreambox to enable PC content streaming and PS5 content streaming. That's for 2D content streaming. And that's the biggest selling points of our headsets.
So I can have some content like I don't know, video 2D game running on my PC, and I can play it on the Play for Dream like on a big screen.
Yeah, with Dreambox, we can stream flat 2D content on PC, PS5, and get it synced to your headset.
Okay.
It's to use it to replace the monitors.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. But my followers are mostly VR enthusiasts. So if they have a PC, they would like also to play VR games on the PC. Can they use the Play for Dream to play VR together with the PC?
Yeah. In terms of PCVR streaming, our headset supports both wired streaming and wireless streaming. For wired streaming, there in a package there is a USB-C cable, which can be connected to the PC for wired PCVR streaming, and people can use it to play Steam VR library content. And for wireless streaming, it supports Wi-Fi 7 streaming, and there is a good news, big announcements. Virtual desktop is coming to Play for Dream ecosystem.
Ooh. When is it happening?
An estimate date of launching of virtual desktop on our ecosystem would be around 20 of the May.
So
an estimate date.
Now, basically, very soon.
Basically 1 or 2 weeks later. Now.
That's pretty amazing. So let me ask you a tricky question now. So your headset is a pretty cool device. Many people appreciated it at CES. But in your opinion, what is its best feature? What you love the most of it? And instead, I also want you to tell me one thing that you don't like or where you can get better later on now.
Yeah, because not every, in terms of hardware, there is no perfect product in the world. Every product has its strength and has a drawback. And for our headsets, the strength, if you're asking my personal opinion, it's gonna be the 8K resolution. But
I agree. By the way,
the best feature really depends on what you're looking for. Like if you're a PCVR deadhead, PCVR enthusiasts, then you will like its sharp visuals. But if you are enterprise customers, like if you are providing healthcare solutions, like for instance, we're working with healthcare solution providers, like to providing treatment and diagnose solutions for people who are suffering lazy eye or eyes related illness, that they will put more priority on the eye tracking features. And what I'm trying to say is the best feature really depends on what you're looking for and what you love. And for the drawbacks, and I think our weakness would be the content side because our for our team, our expertise work is hardware manufacturing, and our content was not that mature enough compared with Steam VR library. But in our ecosystem, we have more than 340 titles available, including gamers and including gaming apps and productivity apps. For those apps, adds up together, it's over 3,000 hours long gaming sessions. But we're working closely with more content providers to get our ecosystem thrive to provide more available and attractive content for our future users.
So you have your own dedicated store for now. Yeah. What's called, by the way? What is the name of the store?
Play for Dream store.
Okay. And so interested developers can publish content on your store?
Yeah, we are working closely with content providers to introducing more and more attractive titles to launch on our store.
Okay, that's interesting. As a developer, I'm always interested to know more about the different stores in VR that are out there. So one thing that also is interesting for me is understanding what is the process that you follow to design this new headset.
Okay, the team followed the integration product development process to design the headsets, and the most challenging part is to integrate different technologies into an all-in-one device. And we have dedicated hardware team, software team, and algorithm, also the optics team to work close together. Mm-hmm. And for hardware side, we have the economical counterbalance design to ensure the best comfort. And for the optics, we have self-developed full lens pancake solution to ensure the best display. And for the software, the Dream OS is developed based on the Android system to enable the spatial video shooting and the PCVR streaming and to support different kind of video format play. And for the algorithm, we have leading VSLAM algorithm team to realize the ultra low latency and minimize video distortion display.
Yeah, and the result is pretty cool, as we've said. And before going to other questions, let's be practical. How much does it cost? And where people can buy it, either in China and in the Western countries, and for what price? And where?
For Western customers, the headset is now available on our website, Shopify store. So for the pricing, for the consumer version, it's pricing at $1,999 US, available for worldwide shipping.
That's
and
cool.
It's now FCC certified, and we are working on CE certification for European customers.
So we talked about the present, what is the headset today, but what updates can we expect for the future of this device?
Apart from the upcoming virtual desktop, the R&D team will do optimization on VST video see-through SDKs. Like in the future, the headset might be connected, Bluetooth connected with the real keyboard, and it can for the video see-through to enable video see-through SDK. People can see the real keyboard while wearing the headset. And apart from that, we'll work on button customizations that people can customize their power button to can do some customization on the functions of power buttons, something like that. That's basically the upcoming updates in the future.
Okay. So this is what is coming now, and but I have also a curiosity about you are making a headset which is very cool, etc., etc., and it's based on Android. And now Google is releasing an official Android for XR. And many people are wondering, is this Play for Dream going to integrate Android XR? Yes or no? And I just want to ask you, what's your take on Android XR?
Yeah, the team is glad to see the launching of Android XR system, and we're working closely with the Android XR team. Uh, the the news is perhaps our next gen device will be Android XR compatible.
Wow! So the Play for Dream MR2.
Yeah, like and that's an estimated answer. The next gen headset will be compatible with Android.
So not this one. This one will stay with your runtime.
From now, yes.
Okay. So, but it's also interesting that there will be one day a two. So you don't plan of stopping here. You want to keep doing this headset. It's pretty good.
For sure, the team will pushing the boundaries and bringing new innovation, new products that customers need.
That's exciting. I'm pretty excited about that. And talking about another thing, people are talking about AI. Everyone talks about AI. AI is everywhere now. So, are you planning to also add some AI features, like for instance, Apple is doing with Apple Intelligence, Google with Android XR? Have you also some plans
regarding of AI integration? The software team is working on the AI assistant, which might include the feature like text translation, and it might enable the feature like turning 2D pictures into 3D objects.
Oh, that's cool.
But the team is still working on it. It takes like a very long time to push the updates to our users.
But still, this is exclusive news for this interview. No, I'm just kidding. It's very cool also that there may be a translator assistant. So maybe next time I will be able to speak with you in Chinese using the assistant and the live translation. It will be easier for me since my Chinese is really bad to say to everyone. And what about instead of the enterprise uses? You mentioned before some possible healthcare use, because this is called Play for Dream. We always talk about it for playing, for games, but actually the headset like this can be useful for companies. So what do you think about the enterprise uses and also the licensing? What if a company wants to buy?
Well, for enterprise customers, we have specific enterprise edition, Play for Dream MR, and we're working speaking of use cases, for education, we're working with the education content providers to integrate our headsets, and it will be provided for school and students. We have a lot of educational customers within China. We are working on Western educational content solution provider as well. And speaking of use cases, apart from education, we're also working with the solution providers like workforce training solution provider and healthcare solution provider who is seeking for eye tracking supported headsets. And for speaking of licensing fees, we don't charge for licensing fees, but in terms of pricing, enterprise edition is different from consumer. Enterprise edition is pricing at $2,699 US. And for the difference between enterprise edition and consumer version, it's mainly four different things. First is about the accessories. That provide enterprise edition provides extra forehead cushion for better comfort, and it fits the people who wear glasses. And if you don't have the forehead cushion, no worries as well, because we provide magnetic prescription lenses. And the second different accessory is the Western facial interface. Better fit the Western customer's facial structure, and they will feel less pressure on the face, and to get better FOV. And we provide extended warranty. That's 2-year warranty for enterprise customers. And for software privileges, we provide the enterprise API, and customizable SDK
Mhm.
as well as the enterprise device manager to monitor the headset device. And we also provide the multiple headset management system to like the customer can use the PC to control multiple headsets.
Okay, that's pretty cool for all the enterprise people that may be interested in this device. Now let's going to talk about some more general topics. One that everyone is asking is when VR and MR will finally take off. So what's your take on the future of technology?
And from my personal opinion, I think that depends on the definition of taking off.
Mhm.
And if we're saying like XR headsets, it's popularized like the cell phone. Everyone has one on that. If that's the definition of taking off, I think that depends on three things. First thing is about the content. When I'm trying to say is we need more killer apps like Half-Life Alyx, and we need more killer apps for productivity tools, and that's about the content. And second thing is about the hardware pricing for XR device that features micro OLED display. If their pricing can be lowered to hundreds of dollars, and definitely more people will be able to afford it. And then it's about the confident weight. So mainstream headsets available in the market usually weigh more than 5 or 400 grams. If the future XR headset will use like soft display technologies, and the headset weight can be half its weight than it is now. And then I think, and then when that time comes, then everyone will be able to have a XR device just like their cell phone.
Makes totally sense. And we are in China, but we are speaking English for this interview. I mean, I traveled here a lot of time. There are differences that are clear between the West and the East. So, in your point of view, what's the difference between doing MR, AR, XR, however you want to call it, in China and, for instance, in the United States?
Speaking of difference between doing XR in China and the Western countries, I think maybe we can start from technology side and the content side. On the technology side, I think the strength for Chinese XR companies is that China has more completed and mature supply chains. We have many companies focus on optics modules and camera modules as well as the display modules, and that's why Chinese XR manufacturing have better pricing than Western countries. And for Western countries, their strengths might license software patents. That's their strength. And for the content side, while in the Chinese enterprise market, XR enterprise market, more orders are rely on the government orders, like the schools. If they are purchasing XR device to integrate it into the classroom, that will rely on the government school orders. But for U.S. or Western countries, the content will more rely on the developers and creators, and that's why the Steam VR library is more mature and it's more thriving than Chinese content ecosystem.
Okay, that's cool. Now we have the classical two final questions that I always ask. And the first one is there some lesson that you've learned while creating or designing this product that you want to share with the community, or maybe someone else that want to build hardware or VR products?
Yes, of course, there are many lessons learned, and this answer is provided from our R&D team. And the most important thing is listen to what customer says. And from the pilot research to the Kickstarters, the team has done many interviews with the XR community users, and we have many feedbacks and suggestions from them. And it's the XR community, it's the gamers, it's our customers, it's their feedback that build this product. So listen to what customer says. That's the most important thing. And the second thing is the team will definitely keep polishing the headset performance and customer experience. Whether it's about the industrial design for the headsets, like the industrial design team, they made dozens of prototypes of the forehead cushion or visual interface accessories to ensure the best comfort, and including the video system. The R&D team definitely spent many resources and time on it to make sure the best display experience. And that's also the important part. And the last thing, but not the last thing, but not the least, is the team need to work on technical accumulation, which means we're trying to get more patents and technical accumulation on like VSLAM and controller trackings and display solutions too. And only when the R&D team is strong enough, then we can ensure the best customer experience.
These are very, very interesting lessons. And now the interview should be over, but there is always my final question that is an open question. If there is something else you want to say, whatever it may be, the mic is yours.
Because we are attending the future trade show events like the AWE and California Long Beach. If you are attending it, let's connect. And for the upcoming CES 2026, if you're attending it, it will be our pleasure if you can visit our booth.
That's amazing. We will do it for sure. So we will meet in Long Beach because I will be there at AWE. But for now, let me thank you for the time you've taken for this interview with many interesting information. Everyone, of course, is open also to check the Play for Dream website to discover more of the headset and eventually buy it. But for now, I thank you again. Thank you, Arden.
Thank you, Tony. Thank you for visiting our office. It's our pleasure.
And wish you all a great day in AR and VR and MR also. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.